Hi, I'm Jeff Cutler. I'll be reading for the role of Jamie for the Parody News Network. Hello and welcome to PNN. I'm Howard Lee Lyon. We have breaking news at the top of the hour. A local teenager has fallen deep into a coma after being struck on the head earlier today. A lot of unanswered questions surrounding this one. For more on the story, we go to senior correspondent Jamie Woodsman. Jamie? What? Oh, that's right, Howard. Tonight, friends and family can only look on and pray as 11-year-old Dorothy Gale lies unresponsive and sepia-toned in her bed. Reportedly, Gale ran away from home earlier today, but encountered fortune teller Professor Marvel, who convinced her that her family needed her and her aunt needed her most of all. She arrived home just as the cyclone hit, and it blew open a window that hit her on the head and caused her current condition. Jamie, is there any indication why Miss Gale was not in the storm cellar when the cyclone came through? To be honest, Howard, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this situation. It seems that her aunt, her uncles, and all the family members that were there in the cellar away from the cyclone were unconcerned about where Miss Gale was, and they had locked the storm cellar from the inside. Thanks, Howard. This brings back memories of a case earlier, if you remember the Wonka situation, when a small boy named Charlie Bucket was living with 7 or 8 different relatives sleeping in the same bed. Well, the same situation is here. This house is full of people. They're hiding in the cellar. They're locking this young woman out, and they don't seem to have any concern for her well-being. Furthermore, nobody knows where her parents are, and if they care about this girl and what's going to happen. So, we'll keep on top of the story and seek more answers as they become available. Howard? That's our report from PNN tonight. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Howard Lee Lyon. When you say it, you get it. Oh, the seatbelt, Howard? The high winds. Cyclone around. I'm just being safe. Without a seatbelt. Ha ha! No net. I think I got it. We're going to be talking about 11-year-old Dorothy Gale. I think we're talking about something similar. Let's see if I can... Oh, you screwed it up. You're reading and you just screwed it up. That's right, Howard. I'm Howard. I'm not Howard. But encountered fortune teller Professor Marvel, who convinced her that her aunt needed her at home. When arriving back at home, Gale was... And considering the dangers of concussions and brain bleeds, why wasn't Gale taken to the hospital? Why wasn't a doctor called for? Makes you wonder why Miss Gale's parents, wherever they are, would leave her with such negligent family members. We'll keep on top of the story as we seek more answers. Howard? Jamie Woodsman here again, and I wanted to let you know that Bear Scrow will be reporting from the field this weekend. That's right, Howard. Tonight, friends and family can only look on and pray as 11-year-old Dorothy Gale lies unresponsive and sepia-toned in her hospital bed. Reports indicate that Gale ran away from home earlier today and encountered Professor Marvel, who convinced her... Let me just read it, and you can tell me if you think I read it. How about like that? Will that fit? That's right, Howard. Tonight, friends and family can only look on and pray as 11-year-old Dorothy Gale lies unresponsive and sepia-toned in her bed. Reports indicate that Gale had earlier in the day attempted to run away from home. How's that? That's right, Howard. Tonight, friends and family can only look on and pray as 11-year-old Dorothy Gale lies unresponsive and sepia-toned in her bed. Reports indicate that Gail had earlier in the day attempted to run away from home, but encountered fortune teller Professor Marvel, who convinced her that her family, particularly her aunt, needed her. She arrived home just as the cyclone hit, which blew open a window that hit her on the head and caused her current condition. To be honest, Howard, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to questions about what happened here. We're told that Dorothy's aunt, uncle, and several farmhands were all in the storm cellar, yet none of them seemed concerned about Miss Gale's whereabouts during this dangerous and terrifying time. Whoops. Moreover, they had locked the storm cellar door, leaving Miss Gale to her own devices. In the end, Miss Gale might have been safe in her bedroom, but then why weren't the windows secured to ensure that no one would be struck by them in high winds? And considering the dangerous